I like
But
that.
yeah, okay. It seems the group is almost unanimously against this, so it is a no for the Lornman ploy.
Uh-huh.
Although, if you think you can take care of Gormy, huh?
Will you send him back with any message or just go? Or kill him? That matter.
We could kill him.
Kill him. He's a lawnman. He's our hated enemy.
I was kind of hoping that they were going to be more far away than this, you know. And not just park at an I don't even know what way they park. No, just gonna send him away.
All right. Wave. Doesn't seem like he's personally disappointed.
If he waves, shoot him.
There's just an
I'll be
archer.
back.
If he does that, then we shoot him.
Yeah.
Like finger guns at the guards.
All right. Brought down. The whole bloody guard rushes out after him.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting idea, but nah, the Lornman is too untrustworthy. I agree with that.
Mm-hmm. Good.
And then we're going to learn that that's how Gormy took it.
If only we could convince someone to take care of Gormy for us for a keep. We don't have to even say what keep.
The thing is, you can't just take care. Like, he's so powerful and so surrounded by forces that, unless you literally have someone in his bedchamber, he's not easily taken care of, I feel.
No.
So, did you want to try to find out more about the fuss away parties during the next couple of days?
The Fossaway parties.
Yeah, Cider Hall.
You know,
Where
the
Halen
place
goes.
where Halen Caladan rides
Yes.
between
Yes.
them.
Yes. No. Yeah. Yes. I do.
Okay.
All right, because you don't have to.
Jonas, you're
No,
getting
yeah,
old, man.
But it looks like there's no concurrent plan, and as such, time will go forward, which means you might as well go and use it to study, right?
Yes.
The question is, how long will you want to study before you get answers?
I mean, what other thing? Do we have any? The other big thing we need to set Lanus up. So we need to start. We need to start this fairly soon, I feel. Maybe give this a week or so, 2 weeks, a month at the most, trying to track down Halen. And after that, we need to move forward with propping Lanus up.
I'd say just give yourself a week. That would make the difficulty check a 6.
Okay. A week it is.
In that time, I could also do some training because I wanted to get my walk up.
Yeah. I don't suppose Selwyn Tarley would stick around for a week.
No,
No.
he's going to leave. He's got forces to muster back home. Selmy has his vote after all this, but
Well, in that case, it'll take me 4 weeks to train. Damn.
Unless we can snag Selmy.
Well, yeah.
He's a commander.
Well, can he train me? That's the question. Is he that good of a general?
he's pretty damn good. It's kind of the thing he does.
Yeah. Well, I can ask him then.
Probably one of the best in the, well, in all of it.
Yeah, see, that's why, again, that's one of the reasons I picked him.
Well, if you need him to train, he'll just stick around for that time. I'll go off.
Okay, so take both of us a week.
Oh, fantastic.
Doing war games, and he's a harsh teacher. And he believes that pain is a great motivator.
Alara can deal with said pain. Well,
Oh, it's
Lanus,
not physical pain.
Lanus can learn from Alaric. He doesn't have to put up with the torment. So,
Well, you can't easily train him while you're being trained, but
It's yeah, you couldn't do 2 separate training sessions, so
I don't actually think he could train you.
Good.
Train 2 people, could he? Can he?
that's it. Fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Train with him. He's gonna
I'm not
beat
sure
you
how it says that. Pretty sure.
and have you like smack you with staves and whatnot.
Alaric can take punishment. He doesn't give a shit.
I blame you for
Jonas, you will. What's your question for the week of utilizing your connections?
Well, let's see here. Like if I keep asking his location, would I be able to zoom in on it?
You get new factoids basically every time, but getting a "he's here right now, go" is probably not how it works. Because then, I mean, that information would be delayed, so it's more like he was here some time ago.
And there was
And
no
since travel time is pretty decently high, you know. Yeah, it's sort of it would be it's probably easier to predict where he would be than use where he is.
All right, let's try to predict where he's going to be then. Let's put up a map, circle things on the map, draw lines, try to triangle him basically.
Do some wet work.
I have played a
Triangulation
game where I had to do
satellites.
triangulation for cartography before.
I'm probably
Good, fun of that.
guessing for anyone on the overview map, he's probably like in this kind of area between Cider Hall,
So make your check.
Heron,
He might be like, oh, he's on the Iron Isles. Oh.
and yeah, he's with the Greyjoys. Oh,
Yeah.
Well, that would be 3 pieces of information. Well, one of them would be that he is not with Corwin Peak, going north to fight river pirates.
good.
It's also that there is a party at Cider Hall in like a half moon.
Ooh. Let's just show up.
Also, that he generally hasn't really gone too many other places outside of Peak Lands. Generally, not Highgarden, nor Cairn Lands, and nor really Tali Lands. That's 3 pieces of information.
So did you say he does leave?
Doesn't
Peak
go
Land-
those
Duh.
to those 3 places at least,
Okay, so
as anyone knows.
all right. So he pretty much sticks to the river apart from Highgarden.
He doesn't go to Highgarden.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Apart from Highgarden, he sticks to the river.
Well-
Maybe sell me.
In that case, the party seems certainly to be the most likely place
Yeah.
to intercept him. Let's go to our party, guys.
One possible suggestion I would have given, of course, it's long gone, so I don't even want to say it. Just like paying like the Lordmen to waylay and kill Halen Caladan.
Actually, I do have a suggestion before you leave.
Yes. Well, if we're going to go to the party, we need some form of invitation, right?
Well, literally,
We just take a Tyrell,
I
right?
can show up.
We could just show up.
Ashfro's like, he's like, I'm gonna be like out of here soon.
Oh, you don't want to come to Cider Hall for a party?
Those parties. Let's have that conversation if you actually want to talk to him about.
Well, he's pretty much like metagaming. He's a pretty good ticket into places. If he just shows up with us and goes, "Yeah, I want a party,"
I mean, you can certainly ask him.
they're not really going to say no, are they? So, yeah, sure. Let's have a conversation.
Well, they could say no. He's not actually the ruler, just because he's a Tyrell.
Yeah, but the name carries enough weight normally.
I was just going telling you about these escapades this recent week. and how he thinks he might be going home soon. It's much fun, and the Longthorn would miss me if he didn't see me too often. But yeah, gotten bored with the Grey Line up there. You're gonna come with me to Highgarden? I'm sure there's much you can still learn. Bring that squire of yours.
If only pressing matters in the marshes didn't obstruct the possibility.
You know I can't command you to do it, right?
He grins and says, "You could, but you know I wouldn't be too happy with you.
Couldn't have that, could we?
You couldn't really push me out the door, could you?" Gives a wink.
Smiles. I don't think I would really have to. Well, I suppose I will get to see you someday if you survive this, frankly, bleak mountainside.
He smiles. Says, "One day it'll be beautiful." How about though on your way back to Highgarden? Say we travel a bit further north. Go to Cider Hall. I hear there's a party. It's right on the way, really.
So, yeah. Why'd you heard that?
Dear cousin Decim. Yeah.
He didn't want to invite me himself.
Well, he heard and thought that it'd be better if I asked. After all, we're better acquainted, aren't we?
So, what do you want to go there then? Doesn't seem like your sort of thing.
Alaric shrugs and says, Decim thought it'd be a good place to go. Earn some friends.
Oh, that's what he said, was it? Well, that
Shrugs.
would be like him. All sorts of strange people go there.
Oh.
Foreigners, mostly. Here the ladies from Lice. You know the sorts. Maesters, alchemists, wherever they can gather up. Though, I suppose the word is also that if you're looking for well-shaped women, Lice is not the last place you look. That gives a slight smile.
Some variety never hurt.
She has quite the reputation. Did you know, just that they have naked women on their coins? But says, why don't we have that? Dragons, stags, we're going to see those. Smiling at his own joke.
We need a god of tits and wines. That's what we need.
Well, they have one. Sadly, there's the whole slavery part.
Not the nicest of practices, is it?
No, it is not. Ungodly.
Hmm.
Honesty. Regardless, don't think we're going to find any of that there.
Well, we hope not, right?
No.
But
So,
a little
you
diversion would be good.
go to befriend these Lyseni. All right, I suppose we could go. Certainly get you invited. I don't think there's really much stopping you from simply meeting up. Maybe having me there would ask less questions. Just looks at you. Bring the old man. Might make it even easier.
Alaric nods.
Who knows what he wants to find there? Rarely something good. The Lyseni are known for two things: poison and pretty women. Some people say that those are the two most dangerous things a knight can encounter himself with.
Indeed they are.
Sharon says, well, I suppose we'll go. It'll be as you said, as usual.
Alaric smiles and says, I'll tell the old man then.
So I'm glad he gets out a little bit. We'll try to make it fun for him.
As fun as we
I'll
can
cut a
possibly
challenge. I like to think I had lightened his day during the tournament. For just a little bit.
make it. Can't all be dreary, can it?
I'll go find your squire. I'm sure I can teach him a thing or two.
Alaric nods and goes to tell Decim the happy news. That we have a Tyrell inviting us to go to.
Wonderful. Great. The whole trip with Ashra Tyrell. It will be delightful.
Yes.
It will be delightful. Well, the
Easy
question
way
is, yes. Should we bring the whole family? That's the question. Because, you know...
Bree would flatly say that she should not come along.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, from the sounds of this party, it doesn't sound like a great thing. And although Alaric is really easy to notice, I don't think Halen and Alaric have ever met. So
Well, probably before he was taken.
maybe.
Definitely
you saw him
probably, yeah.
running around waving a wooden
Happy
sword
kid.
and stuff.
And Lanus is definitely easily spotted with his.
Lanus is very
You
intelligent.
know
beautiful.
that the people from Lice all have the
Oh, that's a good
Valerian
point.
eyes and hair.
He would just kind of blend in with the.
They also speak
Lice.
Valerian as their primary language.
You know,
Wait, is it New Valyrian though? Isn't
Yes,
it? Yeah.
translates part of it.
that is their primary language.
Yeah, we could take Lanus. Although Rosette would probably want to tag along.
I don't know if she would actually. I think she'd find it too boring.
Possibly. If Lanus comes, then Nima might want to tag along. Although Bree's staying here, so Nima might want to stay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not her teacher anymore.
Well, it's also like, good to have extra hands on deck.
Right, which is why you should take those extra hands with you to Lys.
Yeah.
Or you might be planning
Well,
on
not Lys,
abducting someone.
If you want to be snooping around, you should bring Nima.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, you do come up with a good point. Yeah, we should probably bring Nima then.
Rosette will inform you that she will keep up the fort while you're gone. There's some more small, minor changes that she would like to do with it.
Minor changes. What?
Well, you know, just the sort of thing she's already doing.
What? What is that more exactly?
Don't you touch my soldiers. All right. You got your own unit, lady.
Yep, and they are certainly garrisoned in the keep.
So it sounds like everyone but Bree. Does Bree want to be left behind?
Bree is saying that she doesn't want to go.
All right, sure.
We can command her. Be like, you aren't coming.
Would you want
She might
Nima
just tell you to
to
get-
be female or male in this party?
It's more also in this case. I'm thinking if it's going to be a big thing, and splitting up the party might end up with like a session where we
Yeah,
might
wait,
awkward to
Grimmith.
run. And so I'm thinking like you as a player, Grimmith, would you like to come along or not?
Yeah.
Not like overly much. Going on my character sense, and I wouldn't suggest it if I wanted to, and my character didn't. Like, I would go with what I wanted to do, but like, my character's almost 12. This party does really not seem like she'll fit it in any semblance. Tracks more attention to have, like, you can do pass around. Like, what do you even say in that situation? You're showing up to the party uninvited with an 11-year-old girl to these parties? Like, the fuck is wrong with you? Like, do you try to pass her off as a servant? Like, she's not
She's
interested.
She's here to
not
wrestle the
interested.
bears.
She's here to wrestle the bears. Yes.
But sure, fine.
Yeah, I just don't like there's a possibility of
The
us being at
thing
this
is also, I'm
party.
thinking, I don't know if we're gonna go here like on this session, right? This very second, or if it's gonna be a next session thing, because next weekend it's my birthday, and I'm gonna be out Saturday or Sunday on shore at the moment.
Oh.
I'm waiting for people to respond to invitations, so I might be gone next session. So it might also be awkward for me for like a session that, you know, Decim would be crucial in some regard if I can't be there.
True.
Well, you clearly just wouldn't be made to be crucial in that session then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But just, you know, just also heads up to Manic. Everybody's like, oh, we have prepared this.
Yeah.
This Decim-centric thing that he needs to do, and he's not here. So
You're never essential. I'll just have you do something stupid while you're gone.
Decim got so drunk.
We've all had our
finally broke
turn.
him
the
down.
drunk table.
We've had our turn getting drunk.
Two girls outside his room.
Oh no.
From least. But no,
Okay.
I just don't. It's sort of like I'm glad like the session that I had to miss to, like, take my father to the hospital and be with him was also the session where you guys went to High Guard and almost all of you except for Jonas partied, because that's just not something that would have connected with my character. Like, this equally sounds like an event. Like, she's a kid. Like, fuck.
Yeah, the thing, Decim is not, you know, he's not there to party. He's there to talk to Halen.
And I certainly understand that, and my character's conversational skills consist of "I will fucking murder you" with an intimidate test, and you know that doesn't really work.
Okay.
I mean, it could, yes. Decim could go alone, and the rest of you could do something else, and it would be something me and Manica do. But that would also be weird, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, it could also be a bad thing if.
We also don't need to run there this very second, right? It's what was it, like half?
It's a half a moon.
Yeah, it would
Yeah,
take half a moon to
that's-
get there.
It would. Oh,
It'd take a long time. It's quite far away.
It's fine.
okay. Well, that's fine then. So at some point in half a moon, at least Decim and Nima probably will go.
But it'd
go
probably
to
be
that
a
place.
bit weird if Alaric didn't go, seeing as, like, he said that it's like Alaric wants to go with Tyra.
certainly-
I mean,
certainly
Ashra
It'd
is
be a bit weird.
He would
No, he's up
inform you
for it.
that you can just go there. Don't really need someone, at least as far as he knows.
Well, then in that case,
Or like a
that's
place for creepy people.
perfect. I'll bring a painting. Nima, you're perfect. Don't do anything, and
What?
and just be yourself. You know,
Yeah, would you
you'll
want
fit right in.
would you want a lady to escort you or a male?
Alaric is not gonna go to the party. What?
That's what I'm saying. Like, Alaric would
yeah, of
want
course
to go.
Alaric would go.
Yeah, Alaric would want to go. That's not.
Like this sounds like an entire thing that it's like sounds like a group session endeavor. What if like like Decim goes alone and then like he gets like murder stabbed by like Halen Caladan, like you.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like like let's talk about this during downtime, or
No.
Okay.
you know, it definitely sounds like a group.
You know,
thing.
we'll do some of that next session. Yeah. How about that? Isn't that great?
That's great.
We'll see what happens.
Yes.
Well, unless you want to do it now, but yeah, it's depending on what you want to do.
We could possibly get a little bit done, but then yeah, we have got other stuff that we. Do we actually have other stuff that we can do in the meantime?
No, in order for us to proceed with our story goal of preventing House Peak from winning this, a huge portion of this involves us being able to have a vote during it, which means us resolving the Halen Caladan situation through one means or another. Like, we can keep yammering at people, but like,
Yeah,
We can't actually vote.
don't have anything else like major to do then.
In these days, there will be also a note, or basically you'll be told that some peasants that the small folk have gotten rather scared because quite a few people have like disappeared in on their nightly walks and going out to alleviate themselves and whatnot, have vanished in the forests and such. A place has been found where something seems to have happened, but that is just like really bloody leaves and a foot.
Well, that seems like something needs to be investigated.
People are saying that whenever this happens, it's when mist gathers outside and it grows colder. And
Yeah, yes. Of course, it's ghosts.
Of course, ghosts. And
Okay,
ghosts.
so we have kidnappings or
It's,
disappearances.
it is probably because Lorne has come back, and it is because this very godly smith was celebrated in such a way that perhaps someone has been. Lorne himself either has come back from the grave, or maybe someone is doing it to get revenge on the house for this. People have been hiding their Stars of the Seven. Some people have been holding them very tightly and praying that the darkness won't get them.
Well, it seems like we need to find out what the fuck's going on there then.
Well, so okay.
The Decim connections, maybe know something.
It's more like I'm thinking. Okay, so have people? They've just vanished. We have of how many have vanished roughly?
Like, over the last 6 days, it's been maybe like 12, 14 people.
Holy shit!
Oh shit, that's a lot.
Few every night.
Oh
General,
fuck!
there's a splatter of blood where they were, and then they're gone.
Yeah, this is a kind of a big deal. Fuck. We don't have that big of a population.
We have normal population. It's just very spread out.
It's very spread out.
We have a normal population size. It's just spread out all over our 2 domains.
Well, what do we have in the tracking department? Because that sounds like something we need to go out in the field and investigate things.
I believe that is actually the one stat that nobody has in this group.
You mean other than marksmanship?
Other than marksmanship, yeah.
You mean other than
Marksmanship.
healing?
Oh, and thievery.
No, I have thievery.
Oh, you have thievery?
And
You mean other than animal handling? I mean, come on.
I do
Hey,
actually.
That's true,
hey,
that's true.
Decim has animal handling.
you can certainly be brought out to the site. Of
Carried
this-
out.
where this happened.
On my palanquin.
Shown the place in the forest. It's a small sort of clearing, lots of blood everywhere. And then there's, of course, the foot that was found.
Wait. So lots of blood everywhere. As in, has there been like a butchering here, or
Oh,
like
yes.
is there? Okay. Is there blood like high up on the trees or just on the ground?
It seemed to have been quite a splattering. Yeah. Someone went to town, basically, on someone here, for whatever reason. The foot was found by a tree where it, from the looks of the bones that are broken inside of it, was thrown with pretty strong force against the tree.
Wow.
It's okay. I can handle the investigation while the people go to party.
Hang on, I have.
That could certainly also be something you could do, and we could sort of hop to you, and you could, maybe that would be a good idea. Maybe that would give you something to do.
Well, I mean, I don't have much of a problem with just listening to these people party, but like.
No, I like that.
I-
Rosette, you can do it. She has some survival skill. Yeah, let's do that. The party is in 2 weeks. It takes 2 weeks to get there, guys.
Oh God, we have to go to the party quickly.
To the party.
Uh,
Da, 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 da.
Rosette said she'd hold down the fort, make some changes.
Yeah.
All women in the fort is a good thing, generally.
Garish
now there are
neon
no
lights. Well, I mean, they're there.
Well, that's a person who certainly has no interest in Lanus' brother coming back.
Well, he says he's coming back alive.
We. That's the plan. He's like
How does,
completely reasonable.
How does Lennis feel about that? She doesn't say it, but when it's mentioned, he can feel the pressure from her will, basically. That should this brother come back, she will not be happy. She certainly expects to be lady of this place.
You know, really say it. He is going to be a little bit bitter about just his brother in general. He has. He's never been around. Never done anything.
Hey guys.
I'm already doing his job effectively, and really, I don't think Lanus would want him back at this point. And I think that's something probably she would have noticed.
Does he feel a bit maybe entitlement that he's done all this and it should be his?
A little bit, yeah. That just after all the work he's done, he deserves something for it.
He doesn't just want to give it over,
Not
bow and
anymore.
me lord him, and then.
Not anymore.
Well, she would certainly support that and say that if it comes to it, she's sure her brother can figure something out. He's smart. Who knows? Maybe he already has.
That's a thought.
Yeah. The way she'll say it is basically that nothing will be allowed to come between us.
Okay then. Okay then.
Sounds like she's gonna kill your brother.
You know I may not stop.
Who would? I mean,
Yeah, as it stands, it's written, I will entertain plots against them.
All right. Yeah. And if kinslaying is the gravest of
I
sins.
didn't do it.
That's also, I was about to whisper that and interrupt Dark so rudely.
Hey, if there's gonna be a kin slaying, maybe either let it not be the kin or let it be the person who's already kin slayed.
But the gods aren't real, right? Surely they wouldn't curse someone in their house like that. It's not like anything bad happened after.
10 years ago, whenever I rolled. God.
Mm. Mm.
It's not like something
I
bad
mean-
happened to the house after.
Lannis wouldn't want to kill himself, but it's like, if that situation came up, it'd be like, I'm not actually sure what he'd do.
Even though you don't know him. I mean, not really. Your memories would be as like being like a maybe like a completely little.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
I
Probably
yeah.
wouldn't have any living memories of it.
Yeah, Lanus has, probably at most, the vague kind of things about it, but not a
Yeah,
lot.
he's like
Within 5 years old.
4 years. Yeah. Like yeah. You wouldn't really have any.
Because
Yes, yes, and Kinslayer Caladan. The Kinslayer strikes again.